Hello everyone, and welcome back and resume for only race number 2 in weekly challenges on Gran Turismo 7. Sorry about the technical difficulties during on the live stream on the set. Well, I know this is going to be a bit more messy to have this week, is going to be a bit much more timing and go on a hard stress, but in the meantime, that whenever you're new to my YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for a notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. So I'll have to get back and continue when I last left off. So there's gonna have to take a good ways to have a piece of cake moment to be doing on one track-only road car versus 7 European hatchback vehicles to be around on Brands Hatch any circuit. Unlike the previous, it's now being quite good to be well served because only one make category is so this will be having a good piece of cake moment to be having one Radical SR3 SL 2013 versus 7 European hatchback cars to be around on Brands Hatch any circuit. So I'll have to get down and double check. Sports hard compound tires only because I just recently... okay, gonna try this again. Now, this is going to be having a good piece of cake moment when you're driving on the Radical SR3 SL 2013 after the race from Now, this is going to be a very good piece of cake to have one SR3 SL 2013 to be at Brands Hatch any circuit, just to have one track-only road car versus 7 European hatchback cars to have a good position since Sunday Cup 600. But by the way folks, you might need to have some hard compound tires in sports category just to make sure that you might need to go up and do the best way to be on apply overtake. Just only one lap, and this will might have to take a good rolling start position to be on the number 8. We'll be going all the way to have in position 1. Time to go and have the countdown to be in the green. Let's do this and go on turn 1. Alright, that's good. Now gonna have to take a good apply overtake. There's the Volkswagen Golf 7 GTI on 4th place. Overtake the Alfa Romeo Mito 2009. Then 3rd place, J. Cole on the Audi TT 2003. See? Just to have a piece of cake and do precisely to have 2 more hatchback remaining. There's Koke Lopez and Baspi Biro Boris. Gonna make my way and go 1st place, piece of cake, and do for only 1 lap when you're on 1st place. Just to have a good matter of track-only road car to have a good expert when you're racing on Brands Hatch to be on the any circuit or Grand Prix. But the Grand Prix is just to be perfectly to be well used to be served on circuit experience since the Audi R8 LMS 2015 from Gran Turismo Sport. But we still have a lot of good ways to be experienced to have some different cars in one part of the track to be in the UK. So that's Sector 2 to be checked and go by Sector 3. Okay, full throttle and go for having a new part of the template to have this clip until the main complete edition. Meantime, later on in the future is now being put up to have a combo altogether. So here comes the final lap. This is it, and there's no need to be having a holdback for now. Just going to follow the line and do on turn number 2. That's good. Keep it steady and have the line to be on turn 3. Turn 4 is now doing great and due by turn number 5. Last sector. Got to do it. And have the full stretch to have a good right turn position and go to the finish line. See? It takes 52 seconds for only an amount of time without having 1 minute, and the total time is currently to be checked, and event number 2 is doing on to the green check mark. So that brings out to have 2 minutes, 40.219 seconds, where the fastest lap I took in number 3 is 52.535 seconds. It's all about for only one European track-only road car and put up to have a small earnings in 10,500 credit. That's good, and double up on clean race bonus and save a replay by having a good front view on the footage. So gonna have to go by having a good feed view. So I'll have to go and take the next part of the scene. This might have to do a good ways by capture thumbnail image like this. Average and good. Just replay number 2 and the current week is going on in progress. Now, as for only 2 European events to have a 1 make by using the same SR3 SL plus to have Sunny Cup 600 in Brands Hatch. Gonna have to go back and do the pickup truck for having a good time to go to Colorado Springs Lake. Off-roading and choose by pick between the Toyota Tundra TRD Pro 2019 and Ford F-150 SBT Raptor 2011. But keep that in mind, folks, this might have to bring out to have a sneak peek and choose for only one dispenser camp livery is about to be set and go for having a presentation. But this will be doing a new kind of dispenser cam fan art livery to go with the Ford F-150 SBT Raptor 2011 with wheel in it. Okay, preparation time and go for having a one part of the test preparation until the screenshot is about to be set by reveal date in late December 2023 and early January 2024. But I know you guys are really excited about my brand new fan art project just to have one favorite character that you guys have really liked the most from Season 1 and Season 2. But it'll have to take a lot of progress and development is now being quite good to have Dream Art Livery Design Dispenser is about to be set and go with some tests. That's how testing preparation on road car when it comes to have some mixture of fan art and a livery itself on any kinds of different specific vehicles to be represented by each kind of character. I'll give it a go and have the dirt race and testing preparation is now being quite going unveiled by a sneak peek. Let's get the show on the road and drive on the dirt. As you can see, folks, this is how I just planned myself to have a very own dispenser cam fan art livery on wheel in the Ford F-150 Raptor is a very good excellent character pick to be represented as a big strong guy. Just to be having a good excellent vehicle to have a good choice to be driving in all-wheel drive. But also, when it comes to have a good Ford pickup truck, there's going to be having a Ford Mustang is about to be quite going in strong. That's how this will have to take a good excellent pick to have. Ashley is now quite good to be having my favorite dispenser camp character is now being set and confirmed to be in All Stars. But I cannot believe it, this is going to be quite going all good to be true. Now just going to keep driving on the dirt and watch yourself, yellows out. This could get a bit much more caution to be very extra careful. Oof. Okay, there goes the contact. Looks like this could get a rough and tough and tootin' for having some few F-150 Raptors and Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. Heads up, Gran Turismo competitors. one dispenser cam fan art livery is in the track. Come on. I know this is gonna have to take a good potential that I'm about to be nervous like Will. He needs to stand up to himself. But all I have to do is gonna have to stand up to myself. That's nice. And keep a good torque of the throttle. Got a good eye on Bayless. He's on the 4th position. And round it goes. Okay, Sector 1 cleared and proceed on Sector 2. Got to keep trying and keep up the good, tough work. Yeah, that's nice and very great. Just 3 more to go. Got a good eye in Portilla, along with Felix and Adam Wilk. Alright, take that jump and going extra careful. Speed bump on the dirt trail is gonna... Oh, there it goes. That could be having a lost amount of balance and mobility for Anthony Felix. That could be quite going daring extreme crazy. So I have to keep a good concentration and go on the exercise caution. Alright, that's good. Now go for the final lap. Yeah, looks like Stronger for having a pickup truck to have a good dispenser cam character is going all out and stand up to myself. Well, I know this is going to be quite doing some different moments to have some different kinds of characters, to have some different cars to be represent on personality. That's how Dream Art Livery Design Dispenser is all about the characters and the personality on each kinds of specific vehicles. That's how the development is going to have to take a lot of time and go progress in production. But even for this one, is now being served as a sneak peek. Alright, there we go. First place in the lead and go by the first position on the main defense. I'll have to switch it onto the third person view to have a good look. But keep that in mind, folks. When it comes to have fan art liveries, it needs to have a disclaimer that have a good respective rights from the owners. That's how that has to take a good respect of responsibility when it comes to make its own fan art livery design. But good thing I just already took a chat appointment is now being quite set and being available to be allowed to have my own fan art livery until now. But it'll have to take a lot of time of being patient until the screenshot is about to be set by full review. So there goes the first position, and pickup truck race is all done on the check mark. Alright, so by under 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 55.134 seconds for having a fastest lap I took in number 3 is 1 minute, 34.615 seconds. Now that's a good pickup truck and Stronger like Will. Or maybe Ashley, but she is very much more stronger to have a good strength when it comes to have a good cowgirl personality. So there you go. 200,000 Gran Turismo credits is now being acquired. I'll have to make sure and be on a reminder date to have the expiration to have the dateline in 2024. Now on to the replay, so I just really might need to have a good pickup truck to have a good footage. Just to have this one over here, then exit. So I'll have to keep this for a while because the replay is now being served as a test session. It's all about experiment when it comes to have a fan art livery to be tested in a sim racing video game. So that's third event check Only 2 more to go, and that means to have 2 possible choices between Japanese Clubman Cup 550 and Porsche Cup. So let's give it a go and head on over to be at Autopolis International Racing Course. So, I know this is going to be pretty much more complicated by the guests, and this might have to do a well preferred by recommend sneak peek preview to be on the main part of the topic. So I'll have to go and choose the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 5 GSR 1998 with a dispenser cam fan art livery Dan in it. But this is gonna have to take a good catchphrase to see what Dan says, like, what the hell was that? I kinda like the guy so much that he should have won the season. So let's go and have a good condition to be at nighttime towards the lake in Autopolis. I know you guys are about to have a good surprise, to have a good special taste of a decal is now being seen, and go for having a good title is now being placed on the rear. So I had to wait and go proceed by confirm for only 3 laps and just to have another part to have an intermediate level. Now let's go and take on with some Japanese road cars to be set and do on testing in progress. Alright, gonna have to go and have the main focusing ejected to have some few opponents to be coming around to be finished in 3rd place or higher. Have you guys seen the title? Yeah, that's how the title just yet to be well surprised. Dan was robbed and should have won Dispenser Camp Season 1. Well, I didn't notice that someone else might have to come up with a good excellent name. But I know. Dan should be deserved to become the winner of Dispenser Camp Season 1. But even perhaps Miriam deserved to be the first place winner of Season 1. She did good and beat Fiori's butt to be out of the driving go-kart to be finishing up on the podium. But man, Miriam did a lot of good experience to come in a long way since episode 1 and come towards at the end of episode 13. So here comes Iko Fraga, folks, on position 7 in the Toyota GR86 RC. Come on. Just going to go kick it up in the high gear, and this Land Evo 5 that might deserve to be won in 1st position. There's Derucci on the 86 Terreno. That's nice, and keep it going all the way. Okay, daybreak is coming. Just to have the first lap and total distance in about 8 seconds to go. There's a Suswillow Nissan Fairlady C, known as 350C. That's the ticket, and go by lap number 2. Okay, got a good pass on the Nissan CBOK Type S. Gonna go on defense, keep a good tight on the grip, and go proceed forward in about 3.7 seconds to Ryota Kokubun in the Mazda RX-7 FD Spirit R. That's good. All I have to do is find a good line and keep a good steady position on the get-go. Alright, that's good. Got a good eye on Baulio Gallo in the 2002 Honda NSX Type R. Got to slow down and do on Sector 3. Come on, let's go slipstream, and better grip on the sport soft tires is do the best offense. That's the ticket. Almost there, and keep up the good line of distance to catch up to Gallo. Okay, slow and steady, and avoid contact. There you go. That's the way it goes, and keep a good settle to be on the main line. I'll have to let him pass and go to the final lap in number 3. Okay, looks like it's Baulio Gallo versus Dan. This will be doing a battle of first place and see which will be doing the best effort. Will it be the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 5 or the Honda NSX Type R 2002? Okay, that's good. Side by side and go by turn 3. Entrance back on sector 2. Well, if possible, if Baulio Gallo might be see the title on the rear. And it says, Dan was robbed and should have won the Spencer Camp. Okay, the fastest lap I took by 2 minutes, 12.989 seconds. Got to keep up the good torque and main balance throttle. Almost there. Penultimate race on number 4 is about to be over soon until the Porsche Cup is about to be set and go to Spa-Francorchamps. Downhill I go and have the right turn to be stable and do the apex. Okay, that's good. Just going to keep going and almost there. Have the last 2 turns and go finishing up at the end of sector 3 to be at the podium. Okay, there's the checkered flag. The Land Eagle 5 and Dan have won the first position in Japanese Clubman Cup 550 in Gran Turismo 7. But I'll have to make this for having a rule of references since Season 1 of the Spencer Camp. So that's 4 checkmark is done and complete. Yet another for having a sneak peek for a preview, so I'll have to skip by for having a main total outcome because the time of duration might need to have this one to be required to have a complete edition. Now on to the Fort replay, and this will have to be preferred to go on daytime. Alright, that's good. There he is right now. Just have a captured thumbnail image when I'm testing in progress. But no hard feelings, you guys. Just try to make things to have a nicer comment during this part of the video segment. Because I don't take rude comments because I just really have to take a respected right to the owners whoever run this logo. Now, I know this is going to be a quite bit much more surprised by the element due to the announcement I just recently made. It will have to go down and do for the final event on the weekly challenges in number 5 is the Porsche Cup to go to Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. Plus to have the third and final bugle as I'm about to go and test out to have a brand new Spencer Camp fan art livery on the Porsche Taycan Turbo S 2019 with a cutie patootie that you guys have already know about her is Gabby. She's very nice and very hilarious. Well, she she really loves Ellie the most. That's how Gabby is a tree lover, and also to be having some good bats of enjoyment, to be having some experience about nature and animals. Well, I may not be sounded like polished, but I'm still am being Cambodian American in the first place. Well, on to racing by the way, but this might have to go for only one last objective to be finishing up, as the weekly challenges is about to be over soon until Thursday for having a new set. So I'll have to double check, have some settings, and good to be built on electric vehicle. 100% check and go adding up without an ECU. Well, I know this is going to be a bit more embarrassing, that you guys really might need to understand this or not, but taking a third time and doing a testing in progress for having a different dispenser cam character when it comes to have Gabby on the Porsche Taycan Turbo S 2019 is a very good, excellent roster pick to myself. Just to have a good mixture of electric with some nature and animals that she really loved the most. So I'll have to make sure to have a good clean condition without any further contact by doing some good passes on different kinds of Porsche vehicle. So I got a good pass on Jose Serrano, going up by 12 place, and give it a good drive mode to stay up in about 162 miles per hour to be approaches on turn 7 in sector 2. Okay, got 2 Porsche is on position 10 and 11. Gonna keep it careful and don't make one scratch on this cutie patootie for this livery. But I know I just said cutie patootie about Gabby because she loved nature, animals, and the best one, of course, is Ellie. Well, in that case, because just to let you guys know about Gabby from Dispenser Cam, but she's a very good, nice, good girl. But that's how she just really loved all kinds of good brands, and even Ellie, of course. Well, the positive attitude might be giving a good expression to herself. Okay, going into the campus after turn 12 at the Pulhan, just to watch the line and get closer on position 8. Alright, Reinhardt is on number 7. Just to be patient and wait for sector 3. Go on the right and full speed ahead in about 14 seconds to go remaining. Okay, gotta watch myself. Staying on the track is the main objective to have this test to be settled in. Okay, turn 19 and 20 at the chicane. Slow down. Wait for Jake Wong. And T. Sugawara is on position number 5. That's the ticket. Going up by 4th position. Now going forward to catch up to Angel Inestrosa in about 2.9 seconds. Whoops. Good call, and still got a lot of good surveillance on the radar. Okay, almost there. Have turn 6 and overtake Inestrosa. He's on the Porsche 959 1987. But I can't wait to have this one is now being available in the Crew 2 for every week since the MAD update. Here goes Patrick Besson on position 2. Then let's give the Gabby Porsche Taycan Turbo S to be faster up and give it a good patient on defense and offense on the further call. Okay, going in and make a good line on turn 11. Have that slipstream and do the left side passes and go to the Pulhan in turn 12. Okay, gonna slow down and gentle, just to be wait and get closer to have a main offense to be catching up on Adriano Carrazza. If you guys ever think about how I make dispenser cam fan art liveries, a time lapse will have to be wait until I'll have to show you something how I actually created my own liveries to be supporting with a show led by Odd Nation Cartoons. That's how the logo is now being seen on the rear when I'm driving in the Porsche Taycan Turbo S right next to the Michelin logo and her name itself. Okay, gonna have to take a deep breath and wait for the chicane. Gonna let Carrazza to go first. And let the Gabby Taycan Turbo S will take a standby. Okay, still in one piece and go for the third lap. There you go. That's 2 minutes, 38.182 seconds. For only a matter of references, when seeing a yellow Porsche 911 GT3 2009, it may be quite giving it similar to Gret, which is definitely might be having a different appearances to have a good outfit in yellow. Just like Gabby to be wearing in the red sweater is actually having a good fit on her. But that would be quite giving a good one-on-one showdown to have the differences between gas power and electric vehicle in the same Porsche brand. So first place and have a good position in the lead for only one cutie patootie to have a livery on the Taycan Turbo S. So be honest you guys, just to have this part of the content video is now being served as a template since by technical difficulty from the previous might need to have some few other updates to become as a complete edition in the later future. But I mean, 2023 is about to come to an end soon until 2024 might be going to be a bit much more different this time. Okay, gonna have to stay on the main defense and go for first place. But keep that in mind you guys, no rude comments allowed during this part of the video that brings out to have a topic about challenges to have fight events to be specifically when it comes to have a special event available for every week. Okay, looks like it's about to get partly cloudy. Looks like we got some rain coming in. This will be doing a tough challenge when it comes to have wet surface for only one dispenser cam fan art livery will be put up to have the next part of the test. So bring it on rain. This livery just to have a good placement to have a right spot to be here. Got to slow down and go full throttle on the gas. Okay, there we go. New record set by 2 minutes, 37.949 seconds. Slow and steady as it goes. Wet surface is going up a little bit. Just to have a slow down position on Iral Rouge in turn 3 through 4 and go by turn 5. Okay, gotta make sure if I had to take a good look you guys. Look at her, she's so cute. Okay, looks like the rain seemed to be stopped, but still, it takes some few other spots to be on the light rain and blue and green spots. Okay, looks like distance on the gap is 2.7 seconds. Looks like Adriano Carrozza is coming up fast and going a bit more slower. But I'll have to do the same. Come on, just keep that grip up tight and steer well to the left. Hold it steady and have a save on the apex. Okay, that's good. Just patient and go proceed on sector 3. Okay, very good. And precisely to have a second phase is now doing a different part of the challenge when it comes to have wet surface after the rain. But almost there and doing a well done to be finishing up at the 4th lap towards the final lap in number 5. So this is it, viewers. Last lap and final test preparation on phase 3. We'll be doing a well done for having a 5th check mark is now being set and complete. But always have to keep that in mind, folks. It's all about testing in progress during each part of the video segment on Gran Turismo 7. But in the meantime, there's still have a lot of more dispenser camp characters is still gonna have to be prepared to be on full production. But after all, just to have 3 liveries that related to dispenser camp is now quite going by the sneak peek preview is now being revealed. But it takes a lot of work to do and go by time lapse. We'll have to take some time until the regular content video is about to be going by the date schedule. But still for only one part of the fastest lap time from the previous in number 3. Got to keep going and do the braking to be settled in on the line. Okay, looks like it's doing great. The grip is doing modest and still got some wet surface on the trace. Okay, looks like the total distance is stopping at 20. That's going to be doing well to have a test in session. Is going to be finishing up soon. Alright, go to the final sector and bring home the finish line to have the cutie patootie Porsche Taycan Turbo S is now go for the first position by the win. I hope this Gappy livery is now doing the best effort if Ellie is going to be seen as a spectator. Well, kind of think that this could be giving a good sign of a love moment if anybody else really think about to see my preview on Work in Progress from Discord at the Dispenser Camp server. But I just left it for only 2 images for only Work in Progress to have this one for only one part of the complete edition. So, there you go, folks. Event number 5 on weekly challenges is complete by having a 5th checkmark. And there's that cutie patootie is now being seen on the view. But I know, this is why I just always said cutie patootie when it comes in to have some different kind of female character personality. So the fastest lap I just recently took on number 3 is 2 minutes 37.949 seconds with a total time in 13 minutes 32.114 seconds. So that will be it for now, and sneak peek is just yet to be completed to have a main part, and just have to wait to be on the main screenshot. It's about to be on full unveil. Okay, gonna have to skip 5-star ticket and go over the replay. Just zoom in, and there you go. That should be good enough, and have the replay to be saved. Just only a surprise present in case to go by late Christmas. But after all, still to come, and just gonna have to get over to head back onto the GT garage and collect some 3 earnings at once. But perfect time, and wait until the viewers campaign is now being passed and go for the next step. Looks like from December 15 to January 7 of 2023 and 2024 is going to have to take some good time and wait for the next gift section is now being temporarily available, just like Gran Turismo 5 and Gran Turismo 6 when you log in. Well, in the meantime, so I'll have to get down to it, and this might have to be doing some more earnings by credits. So I'll have to collect by having a combo of 300,000 GT credits by entered in weekly challenge. That's 1 and 2, and the standard one to be on the 5-star roulette ticket. Alright, here I come, and give me some good prices. Give me a Pagani invitation. Yes! My luck just coming true. That should be a very good available for only 1 Christmas invitation to myself. Well, I kinda say this is gonna be quite giving a good, decent surprise for having a sneak peek preview to have the final step. Well, I know you guys have really wanted to show you something for having a final production on the Porsche Taycan Turbo S dispenser cam fan art livery. Gabby is now being seen. But there's gonna have to bring out to have more dispenser camp characters from season 1 and season 2, but there's gonna be putting up to have some different kinds of theme variation. I'll have to go by standard to be on the first stage, then second on team variation, and then the third LBGTQ plus variation is now doing on to the third step. But development is the key of process to have some new ways and new bold possibility when it comes to making my very own dispenser cam fan art. But I know you guys really think about it because this one is now being served as a sneak peek. But the screenshot is about to be officially to be set by coming soon. So I hope you guys have really liked my livery and the design on Gabby in the Porsche Taycan Turbo S 2019. But be honest you guys, just have some nice comment, and I don't take kindly to any rude comments. That is not my cup of tea. Well, due to my disability of course, I know this is going to be a bit much more understanding to have some further complication, and looks like I've just been running out of adjectives of course, but well, a fan art is a fan art of course, but that's how this one is now being additional to have a brand new part to have a fan art project to Dream Art Livery Design Dispenser. Well, gonna have to wrap this up before at the end of the video folks. I'll have to get back and do some development to do some replay content is now being put up to have some more extra spaces, and yet sport mode to be doing a lap time challenge is still available until the deadline on Wednesday. So I'll have to keep working hard and no turning back now. That's how development is my own key to success and be creative. So thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. Glad that you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like DeepNetArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more to see for my image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art, Ricard liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be see you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.